Hi friends, it's Deanna Willison with Our Blooming Catholic Life. And it's been quite a week for a lot of people. I know people may be searching for something to do, searching for answers, looking for comfort. And I thought I'd bring to you a great book. It is a little bit thick, but you don't have to read the whole thing. You can read sections. I'll get to that in just a second. All I'm saying for you to do today is order this book. It's roughly about $20. It is The Cries of Jesus from the Cross, an anthology by Archbishop Fulton J. Sheen. Fulton J. Sheen was a priest who had a television show, reached a lot of audiences, made a lot of differences in people's lives. And I think most of us have heard snippets of these, of the 7 last words teachings by Fulton Sheen. But you've probably never seen this anthology that puts together a lot of his shorter writings. Again, that might have been for TV and introduced the topic. This is going to address it more fully. I'd love to do a full book review on this. I don't know that that's the appropriate thing, so I'll probably put up a full book review later. This is by Sophia Institute Press, and I am going to put the link up. It was gathered up by Al Smith in 2018. And a great way to look at it. It does have an introduction, and then you see it has the first word. And word isn't literally just word. It's the first thing that Jesus said from the cross, and then the second thing. And there's a number of teachings underneath. Now you can see how they're numbered out, and they start over at 1 each time. So if you want to go through, you can just read 1 here and then read 1 here. So read the first chapter under each of the words. You could read all the second. So how they're set up, the first one is literally, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do, and a small meditation. So a small meditation on each of the words. The second chapters are going to be a beatitude. In the case of the first one, it's going to be blessed are the meek. The third one then is going to tackle the topic of unjust suffering. So you're going to see why I think this book is particularly useful. And then it's going to have both a vice and a virtue. So the fourth chapter is always going to be a vice. This time it's anger. And the fifth one is a virtue, fortitude. And then 6 is going to be a word to the humanists. And then the 7th chapter is a value of ignorance. So little essays, right? Under the second one, we have this day thou shalt be with me in paradise. Blessed are the merciful. Pain. And then looking at envy and hope, a word to the sinner. So it's always going to be a word to the, and then it has the secret of sanctity. You can see how each is wrapped up very nicely. And in fact, the entirety is wrapped up. The entirety of the book is wrapped up very beautifully. Stay with me. The third word is woman, behold thy son. Then we're going to look at the beatitude of blessed are the clean of heart. Look at the suffering of the innocent. Talk about lust, and then prudence. A word is to the selfish this time, and then the fellowship of religion. Under the fourth word, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? We're going to look at the beatitude of blessed are the poor in spirit. Then we're going to look at God and soul. The vice is pride. The virtue is faith. 6 is a word to the intelligentista. And 7 is confidence in victory. Under the fifth word, I thirst, you're going to hear, blessed are they that hunger and thirst after justice. 3 is the need for zeal. 4, the vice of the word is gluttony, and the virtue is going to be temperance. Then it's going to be a word to the moderns. And 7 is a religion is a quest. On the 6th word, it is finished. We have blessed are the peacemakers, a planned universe, the vice of sloth, the virtue of justice, a word to the sensationalists, and the 7th chapter is called the hour. In the 7th word, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. We look at blessed are they that mourn, eternal freedom, covetousness, charity, a word to the thinkers, and the purpose of life. And I'm sure just by hearing those chapter titles, you know this is a great book for this very time. This is just a little short introduction to it for you. It's very accessible. Again, he had a popular TV show. You're going to love to grab this. I think this book is going to speak to a lot of hearts that are hurting and searching right now. God bless you, friends.